What's up, everybody? TLC just ended like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. This is my WWE TLC 2016 review. As you can hear, Corbin's talking. He's on Talking Smack. So Talking Smack is live. Probably will end 10 minutes. Probably will end in 10 minutes.
First day, 100,000 plus people.
So here we go with my review. I tuned into the kickoff show a little late, but it's okay because not much happened. Anyways, I saw the kickoff show in the beginning, or in the middle of the 10-man tag. What was I doing? Why didn't I see the kickoff from the beginning? Well, because I was sleeping. That's why. I had to take a nap. I was very tired. Anyways, the 10-man tag on the kickoff was American Alpha, Hype Bros, and Apollo Crews taking on the team of the Vaudevillains, The Ascension, and Kurt Hawkins. That was a 10-man tag. The winners were American Alpha, Hype Bros, and Apollo Crews. Also, during this 10-man tag, I thought Jason Jordan looked awesome. He looked great in the 10-man tag on the kickoff. Now to the pay-per-view matches up first. It was a very quick, I thought it was very quick, very fast match. Ended very quickly. It was only about 10 minutes long, maybe.
You know, Kalisto as their guy, they're going to watch. Oh, Kalisto's, he's fast, he's not as strong, he's got heart.
The tag team titles was up first at TLC 2016 to kick off the pay-per-view. As I said, it was a very quick matchup.
Okay, well, Baron,
it was very quick.
What's next for you? Is Kalisto
like 10 minutes only, maybe. Slater, Heath Slater, Rhino defending the tag titles against the New Wyatt family, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt. Some may have thought Bray Wyatt might, or Randy Orton might turn on Bray. I didn't think that. That was too long ago. If Randy would have turned, he would have done it a month ago. So that ship has passed. That's not going to happen anymore, because now Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton are the new WWE Tag Champs on SmackDown Live.
Brian, do you think that Baron Corbin should be in that
Bray Wyatt made history. Finally, Bray Wyatt is a champion in the WWE. Baron Corbin's getting angry with Brian. They're starting to argue. So, Randy Orton, the guy's been a many time champion, tag champion, world champion, WWE champion. Orton was even Intercontinental champion. He's or may have even been a hardcore champion. I don't know. But Bray Wyatt, the most important thing, the best thing about this tag title match was Bray Wyatt winning his first championship in the company. Congratulations to Bray Wyatt. It's only a tag title. Would be better if would be a lot better, in my opinion, if Bray Wyatt could have won the Intercontinental title first, or the World title first, but that did not happen. I'm still happy Bray Wyatt is finally a champion in the WWE. Hopefully the new Wyatts continue to get pushed. So Slater, Rhino, no longer tag champs. Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, new tag team champions on SmackDown Live. Up next we had the no DQ match. No DQ women's match. Carmella taking on Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella and Carmella, we had Nikki Bella on the outside of the ring. Couple notes from the match. Nikki Bella on the outside hit a nice roundhouse kick off the barricade to Carmella. That was a nice spot. That was cool to see. And then we had Nikki Bella use a fire
on how consistent
use a fire extinguisher on Carmella. Nikki used a fire extinguisher a lot, spraying Carmella. Would not quit doing it.
So it bothered
in my opinion, that's cheating, but it was no DQ. So that's the only reason Carmella got the win, because of the fire extinguisher, in my opinion, but whatever.
And maybe he does.
I predicted Carmella would win. I was wrong. That's okay. Nikki Bella wins after using the fire extinguisher, and then she hit a rack attack. Rack attack 2.0. Nikki Bella hits it, defeats Carmella. Up next, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match.
But hey, I'm not gonna lie.
This was billed as the final chapter between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. The final chapter. Hopefully it's over for good. Hopefully they don't wrestle each other ever again, or at least for 5 years. Or hopefully maybe one of them gets traded to Raw. So, I don't know. Traded to Raw so they don't gotta face each other anymore. That would be nice. I think Dolph should go to Raw. Maybe he could be pushed in the main event.
It's just weird.
So, Dolph, Miz, a ladder match. I have some notes on it. Before the ladder match, we had an interview backstage with Daniel Bryan. The general manager is being interviewed. Miz interrupts. And Miz gets in his face and just tells off Daniel Bryan again, basically. Some notes from this Intercontinental title ladder match. We had Dolph. Dolph was, he had a pretty... Here comes Ellsworth on Talking Smack.
The best strategy ever, right?
Why was that your strategy?
Daniel doesn't look happy with what Ellsworth did.
And now I get my guaranteed WWE World Title match against AJ Styles.
Pretty funny. I want to hear
I have
this.
his number, so I'm going to win the WWE World Title.
But you,
Ellsworth
your closest
thinks he's going to get his rematch because he helped AJ. And now he thinks AJ's his best friend. Ellsworth is
We go way back.
crazy.
When I won the WWE title, to make it up to him,
When he won it,
You do realize that
Ellsworth never won the title. I don't know what he's talking about.
Was because Dean Ambrose was helping you.
I mean, that's a lot of people say that. I don't believe that. I truly believe I have AJ Styles' number and I can defeat him.
If they're gonna
AJ Styles classed you off the.
they're gonna book Ellsworth as a stupid person, thinking now.
You're right, but that wasn't a match.
Thinking that because he helped AJ, he's going to get the title shot in a title match and win the title. That will never happen, but
for the WWE World Championship, and you think that's a
Ellsworth, how he's acting like he's totally delusional, this is damn funny.
This Tuesday on SmackDown Live for the WWE World Championship against AJ Styles. And like I said, Renee, I truly believe I have his number, and I'm going to win the WWE World Championship.
I'm surprised that neck brace isn't falling off Ellsworth because the guy has no chin.
Set Dean Ambrose on your case.
I understand. He's probably upset, but we go way back. And like I said, I'm going to tell him, as soon as I win the WWE World
Ellsworth
Championship,
is insane.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Talking about him and Dean go way back. Well, Dean is going to be
right now because you interrupt
very pissed, and Dean is going to beat the crap out of Ellsworth on Tuesday.
The one thing that we have over that stupid Universal title is that every single one of our WWE World Champion matches, there haven't been interference from outside people, right? Kevin Owens, the
now
only
Daniel
reason
Bryan is
he's
shooting at Ellsworth. He's
somebody else
pissed.
interferes. Everybody's always interfering. This was the one title that meant something. That meant
Bryan
the
should
champion was
suspend
the champion,
Ellsworth,
and
in
the
my
champion was
opinion.
the best,
That'd be good.
and you ruined that tonight.
I understand you're upset, Daniel, but maybe after I win the title on Tuesday, you'll be happy, and you won't be upset anymore at me.
Would you like seeing? How would you react to having
Ellsworth is delusional. The guy's not going to beat AJ.
As the top.
If he does get a title match Tuesday, Dean is going to just run out and beat the crap out of
This is what I
him.
truly believe. If you can beat AJ Styles one-on-one, then maybe you do deserve to be champion. But this is what I think is going to happen. I think AJ Styles is going to hurt you. And then I think Dean Ambrose is going to really hurt you.
Well, Brian, AJ Styles has hurt me before, but I'm still sitting here. I've been hurt time after time by AJ Styles. But time after time, I have beat AJ Styles.
In the last pay-per-view, Survivor Series, Braun really hurt Ellsworth, and he's back at TLC.
Champion. And I want you to promise me something. After I become WWE World Champion,
so back to my review.
And I want you to shake my hand and congratulate me on becoming a WWE World Champion.
Intercontinental title match. Here are my notes on it. Dolph hit a great-looking elbow off the top rope onto The Miz.
Whoa. Slow down with
And
that.
Dolph was climbing up the ladder at one point.
He's a great talker. He's great.
I didn't hear what.
I just don't think that it's a good idea for you to be stepping into host talking smack. There's one thing if you have Miz coming in here to hang out. That's understandable. But, all right, we need to take a look at exactly what you did.
Daniel
tonight.
just,
You
I don't know what he
marched out there
wanted.
and-
Ellsworth to
Let's just take a
host
look at
Talking
that.
Smack. Please no. Leave Renee as a host.
An epic battle for the WWE World Title.
Now they're showing highlights of the finish of the TLC match. And Ambrose through the tables. That was a cool spot. They've done that many times before. They did it with the Hardys. I believe Matt Hardy took that spot at a SummerSlam 2000. And I think Roberto Rodriguez took that spot also. Went over the top through tables. And tonight, I think, was the third time they did that spot. Falling backwards over the top through two tables. I believe that's the third time they've done this. But it's still a cool spot. I enjoyed it. Ambrose looks absolutely dead. The guy wasn't moving. Totally knocked out cold. It was a great spot. They've done it before, but I still enjoyed it. I'm going to just cut the sound off of Talking Smack for now. Probably be over in 5 minutes anyways. So, then Dolph was pushed off the ladder at one point, and his neck hit the top rope, and he got taken out like that. And then Miz put the ladder over Ziggler in the corner, on top of him, standing up, and Miz did the Daniel Bryan running drop kicks to try to taunt Daniel Bryan again, and shoving in his face, basically, that he can't return to the ring and wrestle. So Miz is stealing more of Daniel Bryan's moves. First he was doing the kicks, now he's doing the running drop kick. So Miz does that running drop kick up against a ladder, crushing Ziggler. He did it twice, and then he tried to do it a third time, but Dolph threw the ladder at the Miz, and it slammed into the Miz, taking the Miz out. Then we had the Miz really working over the left knee and the left leg, basically mostly the left knee of Dolph. Miz was really working over it. Slams his knee, picks it up, slams Ziggler's left knee on the ladder at one point. That had to hurt a little, even though Ziggler had these giant knee pads on under his gear. And then we had a figure four. Miz put a figure four on Ziggler through the ladder in the middle of the ring. Figure four through the ladder in the middle of the ring. That was pretty cool. That was pretty innovative. So then Miz hit a skull. Then he hit a skull-crushing finale to Ziggler on the ladder, head first, face first. That was brutal. Then the Miz climbs up the ladder at one point, and he gets the ladder taken away from him by Ziggler, and Miz is hanging from the title. He could have just tried to pull it down and fell, but no. Instead, he's just hanging. He's hanging from the ladder. I mean, hanging from the title belt. Or the rope that comes down, hangs the title. It was probably a rope he was hanging from. So Miz is hanging from it, and then Ziggler hits him with the ladder in the gut, and Miz falls about 15 feet on his feet, falls down on his feet, probably really. And now here's the Miz and Maurice looking white hot in that white dress. Miz is talking trash, it looks like, to Daniel Bryan.
Apologies for interrupting, but I just heard him say it's my fault, and when I hear that, it infuriates.
So, Talking Smack is still on. Miz is cutting a promo, and he's probably going to bash Daniel Bryan again. Anyways, maybe Daniel will congratulate Miz and tell him he's the best Intercontinental Champion of all time or something. So, back to the ladder match. Miz falls about 15 feet, at least 12 feet. Falls on his feet, but the pressure of all his body weight down onto his knees, that had to hurt a lot. And then Miz is grabbing his knee, really selling his knee, like he really injured his knee, like he tore his knee. It was sick. It was sick. It looked like Miz could have injured his knee badly. Not saying I saw his knees buckle or anything, but falling from that height, it did not look good. So Miz falls, he sells it very well. I hope he's not injured. I mean, he's standing up on his feet. And I'm talking smack right now, he's standing up. So I'm pretty sure he's not that injured, or else he would be on crutches, probably. So Miz then, hopefully the guys ACL and MCL are okay. Then both guys start climbing the ladder, fighting it out on top of the ladder at one point. Now Daniel Bryan and The Miz are screaming at each other about probably Miz winning. Who knows? I mean, they're feuding back and forth on the microphone. In my opinion, Daniel Bryan will wrestle again. I don't know if it'll be more than one match, but I guarantee you how they're treating Daniel Bryan and The Miz back and forth, talking smack to each other. I guarantee you they will face each other in 2017 in a match. I guarantee it. If I'm wrong, who cares? But I think Daniel Bryan will wrestle The Miz at WrestleMania 33. That's my opinion. A lot of fans probably think he shouldn't, and that's a bad idea, but I think he will. I really do. Back to the ladder match. No, I'm taking long, but I'm almost done. So, where was I? Both guys are fighting it out on top of the ladder. Miz falls. And then The Miz, after he fell from hanging from the title, after he fell, he very amazingly, he got back up, got in the ring, climbed the ladder. Miz falls, and Miz gets up. And then there's two ladders set up, so they're both on each side, climbing the two ladders, trying to get to the Intercontinental title. Dolph has his legs spread on both ladders, kick in the nuts. Miz kicks Dolph Ziggler right in the nuts, right in the balls. I hope Ziggler is wearing a cup, because no man ever wants to get kicked there. I have been kicked there as a kid, and it hurts like a mother effer. Let me tell you that. So, Miz kicks Ziggler twice in the nuts. In the midsection, Dolph falls over on the ladder. And then Dolph, he can't continue. He can't get up the ladder anymore. Dolph falls off the ladder. Miz grabs the belt and retains the Intercontinental Championship. This is a 19th day. We're into day 19 of his never-ending Part 2, never-ending reign as Intercontinental Champion. Day 19. It's about to be day 20. I hope The Miz holds the title till WrestleMania. I think they should do that. Don't have him lose it again to other people. So, here was up next. We had, I believe, the Women's Championship. I think, no, we didn't. We had the chairs match. After The Miz retains, we had the chairs match. Baron Corbin, Kalisto. I'm going to try to go quick because I don't want this review to be 30 minutes. So Baron Corbin, Kalisto chairs match. It was decent. It was pretty. They worked well together. Baron Corbin wins. We all expected that. And he should have won. I mean, Corbin did not get a pay-per-view match. I believe he did not get a match at No Mercy or Backlash, I don't think, or Survivor Series. Or maybe got one at Backlash. I don't remember. But it was good for Corbin. He needed a pay-per-view victory, because he hasn't been on that many SmackDown pay-per-views. Well, tonight, TLC was only the third SmackDown pay-per-view anyways. Baron Corbin wins the chairs match. I was happy about that. Up next, we had the Women's Championship. The SmackDown Live Women's title. Becky Lynch defends against Alexa Bliss in a tables match. Here are some notes on that. Where are my notes on it? Anyways, it was a good tables match. They worked well. They worked well together. Trying to get my words and my thoughts out. They worked well together. Becky and Alexa, they could have had a better match, but I enjoyed it for what it was. It was better than their SmackDown matches, I'll say that. So, the crowd, I believe they're in Dallas, Texas. I have friends from Twitter friends that live in Dallas, Texas. I don't know if they live there, but they're close to Dallas, or they're from Dallas, I'm not sure. But they were at, two of them, two guys I know from Twitter were at TLC. They attended TLC Live, and I actually know a third guy that I follow on Twitter, and they follow me back. I know a third guy that was actually at TLC. So they were, three people were there that I know, and maybe it was a louder there live. I'm sure the crowd was louder. When you're there live, it always sounds louder. During the women's tables match, watching it live on the network, it did not come off well. The crowd, to me, was dead. They were dead, pretty dead silent. That's what I heard. They were not into it. Maybe they were burnt out. I don't know what they'd be burnt out from. Maybe they cheered too loud for Miz and Ziggler, so maybe they were blown up. I don't know. But the crowd was like sleeping. During the women's tables match, the crowd to me felt like they were asleep and not making any noise. It was very silent watching on the network. That does not help any match when the crowd is silent. That hurts the match. And it makes people watching it at home not care as much. When the crowd is great and the crowd is hype and very loud, and when there's an awesome crowd, trust me watching at home, when there's an awesome crowd, it makes it a lot much better to watch and funner to watch. So I don't know what's going on with Dallas, Texas. I don't know why they'd be so quiet for the women's tables match. They should be damn happy because their Cowboys are 11-1. So they have nothing to be unhappy about. Anyways, the finish was Becky's up on the ring apron. Alexa Bliss falls off the ring apron, gets up behind her, grabs her, sunset flip, not a sunset flip, but from the floor, power bombs Becky off the ring apron, through the table. Alexa Bliss, pretty surprising. I was kind of shocked, not really shocked, but I was a little bit shocked that Alexa Bliss won and is a new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Alexa Bliss wins when she powerbombed Becky off the ring apron through the table on the outside of the ring. But Alexa Bliss, new Women's Champion. She's very young. I think she's 20, I don't know what she is, 24, 23 maybe. Alexa Bliss, she looks 18 years old to me, but she's probably older than 18. I'm sure she is. Because she wouldn't have been allowed to wrestle in NXT like 2 years ago when she debuted. She couldn't have been 18. Anyways, Alexa's going to have a long, successful career in WWE. She'll probably be there for the next 10 years, maybe longer. She's very young. I didn't think Alexa needed to win the title yet. I think they should have held off until 2017 to give Alexa the title. But it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not the booker for WWE. If I was, I would have had Becky Lynch retain. If I was the booker, I would have Becky Lynch retain and Alexa win it, probably at WrestleMania, from somebody on SmackDown. But I'm not upset. I'm a fan of Alexa Bliss. She's very attractive. She's a great worker, great wrestler. I'm very happy for Alexa Bliss that she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I feel bad for Becky. Her title reign was not that good. I think she defended it against Alexa once and maybe Natalya. I mean, Becky, at least Becky was the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. That's cool that she was the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. But I still think Becky should have held on to the title until Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. But I don't have a problem with Alexa winning. I'm happy for her. I would have had Becky go over if I was booking things, which I doubt I ever will book WWE, even though I would love to. So, Alexa is the new women's champion on SmackDown Live. That's awesome. But I would have liked to see Becky retain because I predicted and I wanted Becky to win. Now, up next, match number 7. Only 6 matches on the pay-per-view, and we had 1 on the kickoff. Match number 6, the main event, the WWE World Championship TLC match. AJ Styles defending against Dean Ambrose. TLC. In the beginning, E.T., James Ellsworth, the man with no chin. I kept joking on Twitter, calling tables, ladders, chairs, tables, ladders, chins. Oh my. That's pretty funny. Tables, ladders, chins. At least I think it's funny because chins is with a C and chairs is with a C. So just take out chairs and add chins. That's pretty funny in my opinion. I know it's a corny, stupid joke, but I thought it was funny. That's why I was tweeting it out. I was using hashtag tables, ladders, chins as a hashtag. I wish it would trend, but I doubt it will. So the main event started, I believe, right during the 3rd hour of the pay-per-view. So that was good. It started pretty early. So they could do Talking Smack. And I think Talking Smack ended it at 10 o'clock here. So, James Ellsworth, nowhere in sight for the start of the match. Ambrose, AJ. Funny thing happened during the match. AJ Styles, in the back of his ring tights, got ripped right by his ass. And I looked like you could see part of AJ's ass. The guy wasn't wearing wrestling trunks under. I don't know why, but I'm sure he had a cup on. Anyways, to like this big of a hole, probably. This big of a hole where in the back of AJ's gear. Ripped. It wasn't his fault, and nobody could do anything about that. I just thought that was funny to mention. Some stupid fans started chanting, started chanting about AJ's ass. I don't remember the chants, but they were pretty stupid. Anyways, this match, here are my notes on it. AJ gets lifted up, and there's like 4 or 5 chairs set up in the middle of the ring. AJ gets lifted and gets dropped back first on like 5 chairs. That was a sick spot. That was pretty awesome. Then we had Ambrose get suplexed through a table in the corner. That was cool. Then Ambrose hit an elbow off a ladder on the outside of the ring. Let me turn this TV off. Anyways, Ambrose climbs up the ladder. AJ is set up on one of the announcers' tables. Ambrose dives off the ladder like 12 feet in the air. Flying elbow through the table, through AJ Styles on the outside. That was cool. Then we had AJ Styles after he went through the announcer's table, Dean Ambrose climbs up the ladder in the ring and almost gets to it, but AJ does a springboard flying forearm, taking out Dean Ambrose off the ladder. That was cool. That was damn cool. So then Dean flies off the ladder after getting hit with the phenomenal forearm. Then we had AJ set up Dean on a table on the outside of the ring. I'm not going to talk about every spot, but these are the spots that I enjoyed, and I highlighted them and wrote them down. Dean set up on a table on the outside of the ring. AJ does a springboard 450 splash. Springboard 450 through Dean Ambrose, through the table. That spot was insane. That was insanity. That was damn dangerous. That was risky as hell. Imagine if AJ would have overshot the table. The guy could have landed on his head or his face on the floor. 450 springboard through Ambrose, through the table to the floor. That was awesome. That was an awesome, awesome spot. Then we had James Ellsworth. AJ was setting up a ladder to climb, and James Ellsworth decides to come out to the ring. I thought he would mess up and screw over Dean Ambrose, but not the way he did it. I just thought he'd mess up and be a doofus and screw Ambrose like that, but he basically turned on Ambrose. 100% heel turn. I thought he'd just screw up and cost Ambrose a victory. And then I thought he wouldn't mean it, but he actually meant to do it. So after Ellsworth comes out, AJ's not happy. AJ grabs Ellsworth, puts him in the Styles Clash. Dean Ambrose gets up, runs over to AJ, clotheslines AJ out of the Styles Clash, so he does not Styles Clash Ellsworth. Then AJ falls on the floor after the clothesline being taken out. Then Ambrose gets in the ring, climbs up the ladder, and then AJ gets back in the ring, climbs up the ladder. They are both fighting on top of the ladder. And then AJ gets knocked down, I believe with a punch or a kick or a headbutt or something. AJ flies out of the ring. I was like, no. When I saw AJ fly out of the ring and fall out of it, I even yelled. I was like, no, don't have Dean win the title back. And I was kind of afraid AJ was not going to get back up in time to stop Ambrose. But then, when AJ flew out of the ring, Ellsworth lifts up the ladder. Ambrose is still on it. Ellsworth lifts up the ladder, dumps Ambrose over the top rope backwards. Ambrose falls over the top rope, falls off the ladder at least 15 feet up, maybe 10 feet up, falls over the top rope backwards, back first. Ambrose crashes through 2 tables to the floor. Ellsworth takes out Ambrose. I did not expect that. As I said, I thought Ellsworth would just mess up and screw up and cost Ambrose a victory by accident. But he did on purpose, no doubt about it. Ellsworth lifts the ladder, taking out Ambrose, and then Ellsworth puts the ladder back down. AJ Styles gets up. AJ looks kind of surprised, and AJ climbs the ladder, takes the WWE World Championship down. AJ Styles wins. AJ Styles retains. That gets 2 thumbs up. That is awesome. Very happy AJ retained. Very happy AJ is going to be going into 2017 still the champion. AJ will probably lose to The Undertaker at Royal Rumble if they do that match. I don't know if they're going to do it, but it's rumored that they will. And then Undertaker is going to go to WrestleMania as WWE Champion, and John Cena will probably defeat him. I don't like the idea. That's stupid. I think it'd be better as a triple threat, at least, to have AJ, Cena, and Undertaker as a triple threat. That'd be better than just Cena, Taker. So there it is. AJ Styles retains. Alexa Bliss is the new women's champion. New tag team champions, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, And there's not a fourth. Oh yeah, Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz retains. So we had 2 new champions. Out of 4 title matches, we had 2 new champions crowned. I didn't expect Becky to lose, but she did. I don't have a problem with that. And that's it. That's my TLC 2016 review. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube, like my videos, share my videos, comment on my videos, give me thumbs up. I guess a like is thumbs up. Anyways, subscribe to my channel. New videos every week. 90% of them are wrestling, and the other 10% is sports or MMA, UFC, or some entertainment news. But 90% of my videos are about pro wrestling, because that's my passion. I love it to death. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my TLC 2016 review. It's time to go now. Follow me on Twitter also at WWE NXT Guy. Also follow me at NXT WWE Guy on Twitter. Hopefully you enjoyed TLC. If you watched it, if you did not watch it, hopefully you watched my review for the results. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great Monday. Enjoy Raw and have a great week.